Welcome, everyone, to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe I.A. Stadium ready to have a good time. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Florida International Panthers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bulldogs offense will get the first swing of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for? To make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football, no answer. 2nd down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll field the punt and look for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So FIU's offense will take the field for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does the guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened.
Turning it on! Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of it. Out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. He's going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Under fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Finley. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Wilkerson. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Payne. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Panthers want to move quickly.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Got room on the return. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Great place to start for this offense. To the air on first down. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Leaves it with the back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. Now on first down from the 28. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that.
Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Extra point here will tie the game.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. He's going to take off. Lots of running room. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. No huddle offense to the line. From the shotgun, the inside give. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback making checks. To throw, it's Jenkins. Finds his back in the middle. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback
going over the top. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. And off from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game. To start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's loose on the left. Touchdown, Panthers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Tulane was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in New Orleans. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time, but you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Bullock. Got room to work. There he goes. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Complete downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Fair catch, called for and made. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The official... The deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And how about this young fella who's slinging the pill, man? His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just going to keep it after the snap. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The offense changing the play. He'll take the deep shot. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Ruston.
Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. FIU pushing tempo.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Got it in the middle. It's Dawson. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. The give on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. A designed run for the quarterback. But it'll be enough for a first down. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Red pass, it's complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
To the air, it's Jenkins. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like...
Oh, a lot of space. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's got the tight end. International. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Bullock. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Let's go. Wide receiver going in motion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. FIU pushing tempo.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receive.
Going the other way, he's got room. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. They're down just 8. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida International offense is back on the field. He has to take care of the football on this drive. You just can't survive throwing 3 picks in a game. back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. The screen, he can go! And that's a very productive first down play, bringing up 2nd and 3. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the third. Caught in the backfield, it's Perry. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Panthers in the hurry up. Calls his own number. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Bullock. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
His defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, FIU. And they turn it into a defensive score. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Finley. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Bullock. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Pocket breaking down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beat.
Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They've had this drive absolutely gift-wrapped. How often do you start with a 1st and goal? I know some teams have an aversion to punting. It's sort of the new wave of football. But giving the other team this kind of chance, that's just not smart. Got it behind the line. It's Dawson. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Owens. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
It's now 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Owens. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on touchdown Panthers. And the pummeling has started. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
Oh, those hurt. I mean, you got them backed up. You got them in a 4th down situation. You got the play initially stopped, but playing scrambling quarterbacks, you got to play the 2nd play and the 3rd play because they just keep running around, making things happen, and the QB does a great job on 4th down, getting in the end zone, making the big play.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Western Kentucky is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These toppers have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Kennesaw State. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Birch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Wants to throw. It's Bullock. Stands in and takes the hit. Pulls it in on the left. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. He wants to throw it again. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Rush is on him. On the run, fires downfield. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. Got his man. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Panthers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. FIU pushing tempo. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop?
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw on first down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs. And
reels it in down the left side. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll come up a little short as time expires. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation.